Well, hello friends and welcome back to my channel. I'm Renee and today we're cooking in the kitchen. There's a few things that I have to do today and it's so hot outside. There's nothing you can do out there except sweat and wither away. So I'm in the house. Everything out there is watered. Mr. Wayna is working on the siding. And I got things that I want to get done. I want to do a freezer meal, and a couple of them. I'm going to do some beautiful French toast. I've got a loaf of bread that I need to get used up. And I don't need to do any more croutons or any breadcrumbs because I got plenty of those right now, even in the market stand. So I'm going to make a French toast out of it because my grandkids will be coming and I can just pop it in the oven. And we're also going to make some beautiful hamburger, I want to say beef, beef burger and mashed potato tacos. Lovely. We're going to make those for the freezer. But first, I need to put together I need to put together a house blend for my daughter. She uses it all the time. She says, Mom, I'm going to have my husband stop. Cam's going to stop and pick it up. He's going to be out of work in just a little bit, so I need to get this done so it's ready for her, when he gets here. So let me grab a couple things out of my pantry and we'll get busy with that. Okay, this is real easy, friends. And if you've never done this before, you're going to love this stuff. All it is salt, garlic, pepper. That's really all it is, but I always add a little parsley to it because that's just perfect. That makes it wonderful. So what we're going to do is I got enough. I'm going to do 2 cups of salt. I'll put the recipe in the description. So it's like 1 cup, but I'm doubling it. So I'm going to do 2 cups of salt because I'm going to give her quite a bit. Well, there we go. We got our 2 cups. Okay. And with that, I love these old tops, but sometimes it's hard to screw back on the jar. Okay, with that, we're going to use, I'm going to dip into here first. We're going to use it's going to have to be a 1/2 cup of garlic. So I got a 1/4 cup here, so I'm going to do 2 of them. Okay. And then I'm also going to do a 1/2 cup of pepper. And she wouldn't mind if I even put a little more pepper in there because my family loves this stuff. So we're good, and I'm going to sneeze. Ha! I'm telling you right now, I'm going to sneeze. I can feel it coming on. Boy, that pepper's strong. Now with this, I'm going to put in about a 1/4 cup of parsley. And this is some of my own, so I'm going to grind it up a little bit more. I'm going to take out that stem. So every now and then I get a piece of stem in there that I don't want in there. Alright. Okay, so that's going to look nice. That's all there is to it. Very, very simple. We're going to get a whisk, and we're going to whisk this all together. Carefully. Phew. You can see it. Break that up. This is wonderful stuff. So mix it real good. So it's all mixed in real nice. And then it looks beautiful. I could add a little more parsley to that, but I think that's good enough. Okay, actually I'll just use this to scrape it. We're going to pour it right in here. Oh, that's burning my nose. Perfect. A double batch will definitely fill a quart jar. That's what you get when it's done. And it's wonderful. You can use it on anything. Really, it is the only seasoning you actually need, you know. And you could also, you could go from this recipe and you could add a little onion powder to it. You could add a little paprika to it. You could have like an all seasoning blend. Whatever you want to do. But I just do those four. Okay, so we got that. Let me write on that. So she knows. I'm going to wipe this off and then we're going to move on to our tacos. House seasoning blend. Beautiful. All right, so let me put this stuff away and we'll get busy with our tacos. We got meat to fry. We got all kinds of stuff to do, and I got to leave that out for them. So I'll be right back. Okay, friends, so what I want to do is get all my potatoes peeled first, because I'm going to use real potatoes for the mashed potatoes. Now you could, you know, you could use the instant mashed potatoes if you want. It would work just fine, but I'm just going to use these up. They're at that stage where they need to get used up, and we'll do that. And I'll probably use every one of these. Now I got a 4 to 4.5 pound package of burger out of our freezer. You know, that's got a spot on it. Where did that go? Oh, right there. My grandmother would always say when she'd peel her potatoes, I don't want no eyes staring at me. She was a hoot. Alright, this one's pretty wrinkly, but I think it's going to be okay. We're going to use him. I'll get these peeled. I got to get these put on to get them cooking. I might wind up mixing some of these red potatoes in here. Just depends on how many I get. Because I'm going to do, I got 20 flour tortillas. So, and what's left of the, there's a lot of burger left over. I will just go ahead and freeze that for another meal. Okay, I got them peeled. Now I just need to get them cut up. I got them washed. Let me get them cut up and see how many we got here. I think we're going to have quite a bit, but I'm going to fill this pan because I've got a lot of burger. Okay, we're set. I'm going to get this on the stove and we'll get busy cooking. Okay, friends. I got this big thing of beef. Ground beef. This is from the cow we bought. The grass-fed, grass-finished cow. Beautiful. Alright, I'm going to dump all that in there. Set that in the sink for right now. We're going to turn this on. We're going to get that broke up. I also have to wash my hands. Okay, I also have some onions here. These are the Vidalia onions. We're gonna put some of them in there. All right, that's about a good size onion. Probably one big onion. Okay, and I'm also gonna do that garlic. I'll save the rest, last little bit for another dish. Okay, so we got that. We're gonna do, I'm gonna do my house blend. This is another one of those. This is the house blend seasoning. And yes, it's got a little garlic in it, and salt and pepper and parsley. I am also going to put more pepper in here, because that'll be wonderful. Alright, we'll start getting this cooked up. I love this big pan. I'm excited to cook on my 20-inch skillet. And I know that one will probably fill across 2 burners, because it's like 3 inches in diameter bigger around than this one. So I'll probably use that on 2 burners, but it will also fit in my oven in the wintertime as well. Okay, I'm just going to break this up a little bit more. Ooh, it's hot. Break this up a little bit more, and then I'm just going to let this cook away. I'm just going to turn it down and let it cook. You've seen what I did. We got onions and garlic. We got house blend seasoning. We got extra pepper in here. And I am making tacos, a beef and mashed potato taco, but I'm not putting any taco seasoning in here. Okay? This is just a whole different level of yumminess. You got a meat and potatoes man or a meat and potatoes lady? Right here's your dinner. Perfect. Okay, that's gonna cook. Let me put that off there. And before it's done, we'll be adding 2 tomatoes chopped up. So the potatoes are cooking. This is cooking. I'm going to turn this down a little bit lower. I don't want it to burn. When it's ready, I'll bring you back when we put the tomatoes in it. Okay, friends, we are going to cut these tomatoes because I'm all ready to put them in there. And we're just going to slice these small. Put them right in there. I got it turned down low. Now you can use canned tomatoes if you want. Just cook them down a little more. You don't want this soupy. Alright, put them in there. Okay, so we got the tomatoes in there. You're just going to want to cook these for just a couple of minutes. It doesn't even take that long. Because I'm cooking in my great big cast iron pan, I am simply going to turn that off, and I'm just going to let the heat from this pan, the residual heat, cook those tomatoes up. These aren't quite done yet. They're doing good. So when this is all done and ready to be put together, I'll bring it back and I'll show you how these go together, and they're wonderful. Okay, friends, we are ready to mix this all up, and it's hot. So, I got the Big Daddy bowl. Yeah, it's big. I love this bowl, friends. This, for those of you who don't know, it's huge. It's a 30-quart bowl, and is it ever a bowl? It's big. I'm going to put all my mashed potatoes in here because I'm just going to mix this all together, and I'm going to make all of this. I might not do it all on camera, but I'm going to make every bit of this into these tacos for freezer. And then I will freeze them because my family will eat them like crazy. Okay, those are beautifully mashed. All right, so now I don't want to put all that in there. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to lift this up, and I'm just going to dump some of this in here. And see what I got going on there? We'll get this all mixed up. Mix it all up together because it is a filling. It's beautiful. That's almost the perfect amount. Okay, I think that we could use the rest of it. So we'll just put it in there. There we go. All right, now I also want to grab parsley. A little fresh parsley in this would be good right now, but I don't have any fresh, so dried it is. I'm going to put a nice amount in there, maybe like a half a cup and all of that, and we're going to get this mixed up so that we can start filling up our tacos. But I do want to taste this before I start filling everything to make sure I have it seasoned okay. So we're going to give this a try. It's hot. Really hot. Needs a little more spice. Needs a little more salt and pepper. There we go. We'll mix that up and then we'll give it a taste. That's probably all it needed. Oh, this stuff is gorgeous. With just a few tomatoes in there. All right, let me get a different spoon. Okay, now we'll taste it. See what we think. My family's gonna love these. My family, they eat like government mules, anything. They eat just about anything I put in front of them. That's good, but you know, it needs something. Maybe a little more garlic. And you know what else would go good in here is a little cumin. And I'm going to do that. Just a little bit. That's probably all it's going to take. And we'll do just a little bit of garlic. Okay. We'll try this a little bit at a time. You know, you can always add to it. You can't take away. I think that cumin will give it a beautiful flavor. Okay. Here we go again. All my spoon's dirty before we're done. We'll try this. Hopefully the third time is the charm. That was all it took. Perfect. That cumin give it a wonderful flavor. I love that stuff. Okay, I'm going to put these away. And then we'll get putting these together. Oh, I want to get my cheese out. Now, you can put a little sauce of some sort, like ketchup or whatever, on your taco shell, your soft taco shell. I'm not going to do that because they eat everything with sour cream. So that's what we're going to use. I'm going to put this cheese in another bowl because I know I'll wind up using all of this, probably, and some. I don't want to dig it out of the bag. Garbage. Pick this up. All right, beautiful. Okay, we're going to open these up. And I need a tray too, because when we're done putting these together, then we're going to fry them up a little, and just a dot of olive oil, just to brown the outsides. Okay, so we're going to do just like this. I'm going to show you. Okay, we're going to put. And these are big. You can use any size you want. Mine are a little bigger, and that's all right because my daughter will cut hers in half. And of course my son and my son-in-law, they'll eat a whole one. Okay? So, we're going to take and we're going to spread this right on here. Isn't that beautiful? Just a little bit more. And we're going to fold it over just like so. And that's what you have. Beautiful. Put that back in there. We'll do another one. These are nice. And my daughter, she can cut it in half and there's a meal for the little ones, you know. So I like using the large even for the burritos. Even for my grandkids, I always use the large ones because with my grandkids, I can cut one in half and it's perfect. All right, we'll do another one of these. These are beautiful. I need a little more in there. There we go. Put that all in there. Smash it down a little bit and that cheese will melt. That'll be wonderful. All right, so I'll do one more with you and then I'll get the rest of them done and we'll get busy frying them. And these are going to be cheesy and beautiful. Get in there. There we go. All right. I'm going to spread the cheese out on there. Give it a little smash together. And we're going to lay those right there. I'm going to get the rest of these put together and then I'll meet you at the stove and we'll fry these up a little bit and then we'll have them ready for the freezer. I almost forgot my camera. We'll turn it down just a little more and we're going to let those fry up. I'm still wrapping the others. Oh. My spatulas. There it is. It doesn't take much. I turned it down a little bit. Those are beautiful in there, friends. Okay. Well, we're going to leave that back over there a little bit. Look at this, gorgeous. Look at that melted cheese in there. Take a look, friends. That is cut in half. Beautiful. They turn out wonderful. Look at the cheesy goodness in there. And I told you my family loves them with sour cream. He's going to let you know how they taste. And I'm still cooking them back here. I got a big tray just loaded. And they're all getting ready for the freezer because I'm going to freeze them. You like meat and potatoes. You ought to like that. Mm-hmm. Is that good? Yummy, isn't it?
Very good.
I know you'd like those. Those would be good because those you can take and cut in half for the kids and it's a good meal.
I'm going to eat another one after this.
Good for you. They're yummy.
Very good.
Good. You can go to the table if you want. You want to go to the table?
Wow.
Okay. Well, there you have it, friends. We've got 18 beautiful beef and potato tacos with a little bit of veg in them. Perfect for the freezer. This is like 15 meals to add to the freezer. I'm going to give my daughter some. And you see Mr. Wayna, he couldn't quit eating them. He ate like 3 of them. He loved them. So they are good. And I know my grandchildren will like them and my family will like them. And it's definitely something that I will make again. So there you have it, friends. I showed you how to make the house blend, how I make my house blend, and I showed you 15 beautiful freezer meals right here. You all have a wonderful day. Thanks for hanging out with me in the kitchen, and I'll see you in the next video. And thanks for watching.